Hello everyone, this is Robert from Asia Pacific Gardening. We just hit the 10,000 subscribe in our YouTube, and thank you for your support, and thank you very much. We're back to talk about some different topic today and how to select your tree for indoor. For the indoor bonsai. So many people say, oh, bonsai they can be indoor, or they saw the movie, they saw some newspaper, there's the background with the bonsai and they copy it. It's not the good idea to copy like that. You need to understand what kind of the plant, what kind of material you can grow in indoor. The Carbona juniper definitely not recommend grow for indoor. So when you select the plant for indoor, which is the plant material for bonsai for indoor, you need carefully select the lighting condition. They need bright place, not necessary under direct sunlight. You can put in the close the window, get partially light, medium light. Second, you need to get the temperature is like this here, evenly for the day on the night, or not much, but in general we have the temperature which is tropical and subtropical climate. It's just like what we're looking for. So you need to select the tropical or subtropical material for growing the plant as indoor. We are in Pacific Northwest right here, and we have in general the family home right here have a air condition or weather control. That's why they can stay in our indoor, because winter time we always have the heater on. So the plant, tropical plant, the first thing, they don't like a cold weather. 3, never let the soil completely dry out. You need to water the plant, make sure the water everywhere in the soil part right here, not in the corner right here. Watch our YouTube channel, the other channel, we're talking about the water, but the correct answer is never let the soil completely dry out. So back again, why native plant in Seattle right here, like juniper earlier, they cannot grow in indoor because the juniper, they need the 4 different seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. Winter time, most people make a mistake because they love the plant and they start bringing in. Think about that. If you bring in your plant, then your tree became spring, summer, fall, and back to the summer again without the spring. That would be hard for the tree material like that. That would be very difficult. The juniper, they need the temperature is up and down, even have a 4 different seasons. They need the temperature up and down like this in the day and evening. They love like that. And the tropical tree, the temperature between day and night is not much different. And if you've been in Hawaii, that's the weather that belong to, that you try to copy the make a the weather condition like that. That would be good for the plant. What kind of tropical tree or subtropical tree you can make it as the bonsai? As a many selection, let me spend this time to you and explain what we carry on right now in our business, what we supply in the market. The tree in front of me right here is called Chinese elm, and this is the one from the subtropical climate in Southeast Asia. I know a lot of places they have a Chinese elm, like in Pacific Northwest right here. So you need to carefully to know where the original is coming from. And Chinese elm, the good thing, the leaf small. Not only Chinese elm, when we recommend when you do that indoor or indoor plant, you need to select the original tree is so small, because you cannot reduce the size of the leaf. So we always select the original tree. Original is a small leaf. The proportion is nice, so you don't need to have building a big tree to get the balance. So like the small tree, this is only like a 10 to 12 inches tall tree, but the leaf is small. That's really nice to looking at with all the branches with the size like this. I would like to introduce the other tree. Is called Carbona Microfil, and common name is called Fukian tea. Looking at this tree, there's a flower, and the flower format is really nice looking right here. See? And the flower, they can stay with you probably 7 days to 10 days. They will drop, In the future, if they grow in the tropical climate, they have a berry too, small tiny berry, start from green, turn to red, and the purple, they will drop. Nice root structure. Look at this right here. And they probably hard to find the really big tree for the carmona. The size I've been looking at probably like maybe 6 to 8 inches. That's most popular one. And the good thing is the flower, and if you keep the warm temperature, the flowers can be stay longer. I mean, continue flower until like start from April to September. Winter time, if you keep them in the greenhouse, the warm temperature, they will continue to flower, but not active like the summertime. Much flower right here.
And if you look at the texture of the bark, this is another unique feature of this tree. It looks really old because of how wrinkly it looks and just the gnarly nuts. And a lot of trees, when they're only this young, this age, has a smoother texture. So this gives the illusion that this tree is much older than it is. Let's look at the next one.
Another popular plant is called serissa, or people call it thousand star. Many common name of this tree. The nice thing is the green, always evergreen, and they have some of them have a variegated leaf, and this one does flower too. If you're looking at close right here, this is not the season flower right now. It's just past the season, but they're going to come back soon. Serissa is like in Asia, some country, this is like a shrub on the front yard. That's really nice because they produce a lot of flower, butterfly, and give you some beauty of the tree. The structure also really nice. They can grow small tree and also can produce the flower, even the young one, like a 4 or 5 years old tree, you still get the flower. So this is the one very popular, and people like purchase this kind of tree. And also you can do the training, the branches right here, you can open up, you can do the wire training. So you get a better shape. It's really flexible.
Let's move on to the next one.
Ficus. Everybody knows about ficus. And this is the Ficus Ratusa. You can see the skin is called tiger skin, tiger ficus, because the skin is really give you some ages. They build the air root like this one here. They can continue build. Some people do the training and the branches right here, let it grow long. You can plane it down like this. That's another way to do it. Ficus is one of the easy one because they can grow in the low light condition, and some people like even really low light. You can add some grow light. That would be a good idea too. But water, because they contain by itself is contain a lot of water. So if you, in case you underwater, this plant always stay better than the other plant. So the ficus, they same like the other plant. They're like a warm temperature. What's mean warm temperature? Suggests not lower than 50 Fahrenheit temperature. So our indoor pretty much is climate in Pacific Northwest here. Wintertime keep at least 60 to 75. That should be good for this plant. I don't know how many people know about this plant here, and you can see the leaf structure is really nice, shiny leaf, and they easy to grow. Like this one grow like this is probably take only like 4 to 5 days. It depends on the lighting condition. This plant named ligustrum. There's a similar plant like this in Pacific Northwest called privet, but this different plant. This is from Southeast Asia. Definitely this is the tropical plant, and easy to bend, easy to training with. It's really flexible, not like a maple tree. Is easy to damage or fragile. This plant, the original plant, it have a flower too. Depend on what your area. The flower is not the single flower. This is like a group. They smell like a jasmine. It's a really good plant. You have it at home. And this plant, they can, the smaller size we have is probably 6 inches. And the largest size we carry probably like a 20 to 24 inches. And the trunk could be big.
And the ligustrum is one of my favorites because it's easy to propagate. If I clip this here and then I just stick it in soil, very high chance of it developing roots, and then you get another tree.
See how small this tree? At least this is the 5 years old tree. They have a good trunk. And this tree named Sakuridia is a Chinese sweet plum. Really nice to working with. The color of I like the color of the trunk right here. It's like a chocolate. And they develop a lot of branches. You can select it. Same thing, is really flexible to operate training. This is one of the very popular one too. Really nice shape.
And when you start a tree this small, remember, this is not a museum quality. You have to train it. Like Robert was saying, you can wire all these branches and start training the ramifications now and enjoy the results many, many years later.
But stay with us. We're going to show you the very special plant because today is very special season right now. Come with me to show you the plant. This plant called podocarpus, the common name is called Buddha pine. Why called Buddha pine? Let's the camera to close to the tree. That's a small tiny Buddha right here standing.
Oh, that little bud. It looks like a Buddha praying, right?
Yep. Even right here.
So small.
And next month you can see they probably go double the size and the head will be turned different color. That's really nice. We try to get another video for this.
Cool.
But this one here is not really called tropical. They in between. They like fresh air more than the other like one before. But if you keep in the bright place area in indoor, this one also good too. We spent a little bit time to introduce what we carry this in the commercial market. We have a serissa, zelkova, Chinese sweet plum, ligustrum, ficus, and carmona, and each one have their own character. A lot of our customers come over here looking for the great gift for as a gift. Like example, the real estate business, people for the looking for the housewarming gift, they give it this and to keep the relationship with the customer, or even interior design the tree like this display in one of your home in the corner. That would be really mean a lot, because this gift, your friend, your customer will be maintenance that at least water, so when they water the tree they will remember you. This is the great gift. If you have a local nursery does not carry any bonsai, you can recommend them to contact us. So basically our business, we can ship to them as a wholesale business. They can provide the service to you. Thank you for watching this video. Please click on like, subscribe, and you're welcome to leave a comment. So every Friday we always post our new video to share our knowledge with you. All the video will be related with the bonsai technique or bonsai concept. And see you next week.